Welcome to a League of Legends video by F289. You're watching a scrim right now between two different teams. On the top we have in blue LilSpaceBoots, and on the bottom we have The Rickinators doing a little friendly scrim that I'm casting for. I'm on LilSpaceBoots. I'm kind of an alternate right now. We'll kind of see how the game progresses. They're already in progress. I'm using spectator mode, getting a chance to show that off. So I hope you're excited. Hope you're looking forward to what we got going on. Let's talk a little bit about the team comps, about loads. On top you can see LilSpaceBoots. It's got a nice little AoE stack right here with Misfortune, Vladimir, and Sona. Sona providing the CC necessary, and Vladimir and Misfortune contributing damage. Ahri will be mid, Vladimir will be top, Nocturne's jungling, Misfortune's a range carry, and Sona's a support, and they'll be bot lane. On top we have the Rickinators. Get used to spectator mode hanging in here, sorry. Looks like they'll be playing Vayne and Janna as range carry and support in bottom. Renekton will be a bruiser top, Nautilus will be jungling as a tank, and mid they'll have LeBlanc as a mage. You can see the team's kind of conglomerating around mid, both in the open side of each other. Kind of surprising. Nautilus is swinging around. Looks like two other members of LilSpaceBoots are kind of defensively positioned, but level 1 looks like I would not favor LilSpaceBoots in level 1 fight. Misfortune's pretty strong, but so is Nautilus, LeBlanc, Renekton, Janna. They all have very strong level 1 fights. I would not want to risk that. They may be trying to bait out an attack from LilSpaceBoots onto Vayne. So you see the starting items, predominantly boots and pots, except for the supports. Even the junglers are running boots and pots. Looks like there may be a steal. Misfortune forced to flash already. Nautilus flashes after, gets the hook. Renekton now flashing and getting the stun off. That's going to be first blood! First blood for the Rickinators, catching Misfortune out badly out of position there. Excellent play. Try and use my mouse pan a little more smoothly. If you didn't know that, on spectator mode, if you use your arrow keys, you can pan around a little more, a little easier. Provides a little bit smoother panning. I don't know. You guys tell me if you like it. Looks like there will be a red steal. And a ward dropped on the jungle for the Rickinators. Meanwhile up top, LilSpaceBoots also stealing red with 3 men. We'll see if he uses Smite. He does. True Knight does use Smite, so the Rickinators will clean that out. Nautilus a little slower, and oh no, the red golem reset! Nautilus getting very slowed right here. Getting slowed down considerably in his jungling, getting very low because of the red buff reset. He does finally take it down, but by this time True Knight's already stolen all but one of his wraiths. He does take the whole camp. Nautilus now considerably behind. The first blood will still keep him ahead though. We'll see what they do with that next. Nautilus looks like he may be going for his own blue. 2 wards already dropped in LilSpaceBoots jungle by the Rickinators. Let's see. Let's just show their vision. So they've got good vision right here. They also got a ward at this bush. A lot of pings going down. I would not... Misfortune's got a very good level 1, level 2 trade. Sona's has a lot of nice harass damage. I would say that bottom lane is tilted a little bit towards LilSpaceBoots right now, but in the long run I'd be much more scared of a Vayne Janna combination. Especially if Vayne can get to farm up. Her late game potential is just so much better than Misfortune's because of her mobility, and she does a lot more damage due to her steroids. Like she has better steroids than. So Renekton catching up here on Vladimir, doing a little bit of aggression, dropping Vlad very low, under 200 hit points for Vlad. Renekton already coming to base. He did not buy additional items after picking up that assist. LeBlanc did not either. Looks like both sides are pretty even to just farm so far. Sona's seeing that double buffed Nautilus. He's trying to make something happen. Getting caught. Sona now getting caught. Getting thrown up in the air. A lot of damage being thrown on. They should target Janna instead. She's a lot lower. If Sona can get off a slow power chord, a tempo power chord, it would help a lot. But nope. Both sides are going to have to trade damage. Vayne's still back here, free farming happily. Misfortune now getting chased down by Nautilus, getting caught. Janna throwing her up. Looks like Misfortune would just manage to get away, under 100 health. A lot of aggression going on here early. We look at the farm counts on bottom lane, roughly even still so far, even with a lot of aggression from the Rickinators. Of course, Vayne and Janna a lot healthier. Sona's sustain will help them survive that out. And Nautilus is going back to buy, so is True Knight, the two junglers. So I suspect we'll see, mostly if we're going to see a lot of aggression, we're going to see it from the junglers early on. So far the gold advantage has been pretty much narrowed. So it looks like someone, I'm going to see who's got more farm. Looks like top lane Vladimir getting a little bit more farm. Now a tower dive! Tower dive onto Vladimir. Looks like they'll trade kills. Oh, but the level up might save Vlad. Nope. Trading kills up top. Renekton for Vladimir. Honestly, I don't like that trade. I feel like if all things being even, late game Vladimir is a lot scarier than Renekton. Renekton needs to stay alive and capitalize on his early game advantage. Now True Knight coming in for a gank down on bottom lane. See if he can make something happen. There is ward coverage. And the power core from Sona not landing very well. There it goes. Janna now flashing. Will they dive it? Nope, they will not dive. Janna escaping with just the faintest sliver of health, 17 hit points. If Miss Fortune's flash was up, that would have been a definite kill, but I'm pretty sure but it's still down. Oh, no, it is up. She could have flashed and gotten that kill. It's sloppy play. Now we got a gank from Nautilus mid, but Ahri escapes it pretty easily. LeBlanc taking a little bit of damage. Not too much. They're pretty much even in mid. 1 or 2 CS difference. Nothing major. Look at the junglers. We can see that True Knight Nocturne is taking advantage of his clear speed. He's got multiple. He's got many more. I don't know, about 10 creeps. Nope, just kidding. He's got about 5 creeps now. LeBlanc is out of range. This should be a kill. Oh, with the flash from Nautilus, just barely landing that. Health pot will go down. Meanwhile, it looks like Renekton was able to take out Vladimir. Missed that. Sorry, was watching the attempted gank in mid. Nocturne coming up to chase off, provide a little relief on that tower. Prevent too much free damage from going off on it. So LilSpaceBoots trying a couple ganks, getting close, but not quite able to deliver. The gold advantage now 1k in favor of the Rickinators. While we have a little bit of a lull in action, I'd like to talk about the team comps. If you look at LilSpaceBoots, their team has got decent AoE damage, but they have to rely on Ahri or Nocturne or Sona for their initiation. Their team comp is a little bit less well defined in that you have Nocturne, who's going to be kind of a bruiser, and then you've got this double mage composition. So basically what LilSpaceBoots is running is they're running a classic double mage, and I expect to see a Will of the Ancients, if not 2 of them, very quickly. That'll provide their mages good sustain damage. Meanwhile, what the Rickinators are going for with their team composition is a burst-style single-target composition that really thrives on picking off one person really fast. You've got Renekton, who does a lot of single-target damage. LeBlanc, who just lives and dies by single-target damage. Nautilus can really CC. He can CC a lot of people, but he's the most effective on one person. And of course, Vayne, a single target. So what LilSpaceBoots wants to do is they want to get their team in, take advantage of their AoE. Now Vladimir's getting stunned, taking a lot of damage from Renekton. Not able to sustain that out. Meanwhile, True Knight is getting ganked by Nautilus, is not able to fight him off 1v1. It's forced back. Now Miss Fortune and Sona coming to play, but they're both hurt. Ahri pulling in. Well, this may be a pretty good trap, but now Vayne moving in. Sona's ult does go off, and they do manage to drop Nautilus. Now LeBlanc coming in for the assassinate. Very dangerous for LilSpaceBoots right now, given how low Miss Fortune is. The charm does go off on LeBlanc. That is going to provide them an outlet to escape. And once again, Renekton just dominating up top. Renekton now 3-1 over Vlad, 1-3, who hasn't even managed to pick up a revolver yet. Vladimir losing that matchup very hard, and honestly, I think that's a skill matchup. That's not a matchup where it's just slanted towards Renekton. I think that the top lane is just being outplayed. Fat Lips is doing an excellent job of beating out Kamizade. Nocturne now coming in for a gank. He does get the fear off. He's got red buff. A lot of damage going down. The stun now landing from Fat Lips and the flash. True Knight is able to pick up that kill though, using that Nocturne ultimate to good effect, picking up some excellent gold for his team. He's going to need that. Taking a look at the gold advantage, still about 1k in favor of the Rickinators. Nautilus now attempting a jungle evade, or maybe it's just some warding. Ahri now with the blue buff, that's going to give her a little bit of advantage over LeBlanc. Let her stay in lane a little bit longer. And just trade better. The Misfortune now dangerously low. One of the things I was saying about the team comp is that the double AP comp of LilSpaceBoots combined with the AoE is going to give them a decent amount of upfront damage, and they're going to rely on their mages to kind of do the damage they need and just provide enough damage that they can really burst down the Rickinators. Now, again, coming in from Vlad, or on Vlad I should say, but there is a ward there. Let's see if Vladimir is wise to it. Vlad moving away, I don't know what maybe he's just going to grab wolves. Some extra damage, so he's going to fortuitously escape that gank. Nocturne now getting set for a gank on bottom. His ult is not up. Misfortune now dangerously low. He may attempt to bait in Vayne, Drift Knight, and get a gank off. The Sona ult is up. It does land on Vayne. Let's see if the fear goes off, but nope, Janna ult. Janna, of course, one of those excellent supports, very good at resetting team fights, and that's going to be the Rickinators' theme, is they want to pick off somebody with that high burst damage, single target from LeBlanc and Vayne and Janna and Nautilus, probably Renekton too, and then just separate the team out from LilSpaceBoots. Go ahead and use that Janna ult defensively, not die to the upfront burst, and know that in a longer fight, as long as their cooldowns they can reset and they can split apart LilSpaceBoots, they're going to win. A lot of damage going down on Ahri. LeBlanc is fairly hurt also. I'd kind of like to see Ahri getting some spell vamp. They got another dive up here from Renekton. Decides to back off using that slice and dice very effectively. You can see the CS lead is considerable. 20 CS, well, 15 CS-ish. Difference between the two of them. Nocturne now laying and waiting for a gank. Paranoia is almost up in like 5 seconds. So he's and there's a dive. Paranoia should be up. Surprise! There it goes. A little bit late. Honestly, Vladimir should not be running. He should have stood and fought and tried to do damage. Now Nautilus is coming for a gank. This could turn around very quickly on True Knight. True Knight dropping very low, and True Knight will go down. Honestly, the Vladimir should not have run away. He should have turned and fought. Throw down your Tides of Blood. Throw down something. And True Knight took way too long. They baited out the fight a little bit too... I guess either Paranoia wasn't up, or there was some miscommunication there, because True Knight should have jumped on him while the Vlad ult tried to do as much damage while the Vlad ult was still up. Janna now trying to move around, getting flanked, but now Sona has to be careful. She could have gotten condemned right there. Very dangerous. If Vayne had condemned Sona into a wall, that could have been a kill. That could have very easily been a kill on Sona. Looking at the farm in the carries, Vayne's now winning by about 15 CS. That's not a good sign. You never want to be, unless you're Kog'Maw, you never want to be even or behind on CS against Vayne. Now a lot of damage going down. Both sides kind of trading blows here. Again, that CS advantage is going to be considerable for the carries. Renekton is just dominating top, and that is going to be a problem for LilSpaceBoots. You now have mid. Mid is pretty even. Honestly, they're extremely even, actually. Almost exact same CS. Defensive item on Ahri for the Merc Treads. Probably concerned about the Nautilus ganks. But now, LeBlanc getting blue. That'll give her a little bit of an advantage. Looking at the junglers, you can see that Nautilus has just been all over the map. 0-1-2. But so has True Knight, 1-1-1. Pretty even, which is kind of surprising. Nocturne is a faster clearer by nature than Nautilus, so the fact they're even means that Nautilus is doing very good to keep up. Of course, True Knight has been ganking. Both junglers have been ganking. There's a lot of damage going down. The Sona ult coming in, but doing a lot of damage to Janna. Once again, that Janna ult proving to be very strong. Nocturne now coming in. The exhaust on Vayne. This could be a kill. The flash going off, and the exhaust on the True Knight. And he will be denied once again. That Nocturne ult had been up. Now it's up. Man, you know True Knight's got to be regretting that. That ult not being quite up yet. He is going for the dive. An aggressive flash. Should be able to take out Janna, but they're not focusing their fire. Should be a double kill. Trading 2 for 1 there. Very nicely done. Killing Vayne and Janna. In the meanwhile, LeBlanc was able to kill Ahri. So kills going 3 in favor of the Rickinators. Now another dive from Renekton, who's just having his way with Vladimir. He's doing whatever he wants. Vladimir just can't spell vamp fast enough with the huge gold advantage that Renekton has. Now Renekton's on. He smells blood. Run, little Vlad, run. LeBlanc now ganking bot, able to do a lot of damage. Able to pop off Misfortune even. So now LeBlanc doing very well for herself. Picking up that advantage over Ahri. And Renekton is just dominating top lane. He dropped the tower, so first tower goes to the Rickinators. Misfortune doing okay as far as items are concerned, but still